Are you struggling with your bathroom layouts at home?
Yes.
Well, in this video, we show you 6 simple ways to lay out your bathroom.
Get into this. Hey, welcome to the Plumbing Gurus. My name's Clayton.
And I'm Karsten.
And on this channel, we're striving to save you money
And keep you informed on all the
proper plumbing practices. Let's get into this video, guys.
Alright, so the first one I'm going to do, it's the most commonly actually used bathroom group. Probably in the last 15 to 20 years, you're going to see in all new houses, this is the most standard kind of on the main floor bathroom for like a kid's bath or whatever on your upper floor. So you'll walk in the door, you're gonna have your vanity first, then your toilet, and then your tub. I have some measurements written up here. They're not all gonna be exactly like this, but I'll just go through the measurements. So you got a 32-inch bathtub, 60 by 32. 60-inch this way is the very standard tub, and a 32 is the most common. You can get a 30, you can probably get a 29 or 28. I don't think they go quite that small, but you can go up to 34s, but the 32s are gonna be the cheapest and most common. And then you need a 30-inch minimum. This is Alberta's code, so I don't know where you're from exactly, but this is the minimum for us. You're going to need a 30-inch opening from each side for your toilet, and then a vanity. I just threw in a 30-inch vanity here. You could do a 24, you could do a 36, just depends on the size. So 92 is kind of like what I've come up with here, but if you had a bigger bathroom or smaller and your dimensions are different, you just kind of work with what you got and just make it work. You can make this number here 30, that's the minimum, so a bigger number is nicer to have. Then as you can see here, I've put the drain actually on the opposite side of the toilet. And most, if you come into like an old bathroom renovation, like an older house, they're usually going to be on this side over by the toilet. It's just harder to reach in and turn your faucet on and off, so we like to put them over here if it's possible. And
most of the time too, when you're exiting out of the shower or bathtub, you will be exiting this way, so now you don't have a toilet in your way because you've shut your valve off, you open your curtain or your glass door or whatever you have on there, and you just hop out of your bathroom. Kind of gives you all this real estate here to walk out of the bathroom. All right, so bathroom number 3, I'm going to be doing this one. So this bathroom here, as you can see, it looks a little bigger, so it obviously is bigger. Put a layout here. This would be good for if you have a spouse or a wife, or if you have a couple kids and you guys are sharing the bathroom here. The reason for that is because the toilet is on the back side of the bathroom here, so it gives you a little privacy if you are using the toilet. And let's say your wife comes in to wash her hands or do her makeup or whatever she's doing, or taking a shower. It just kind of keeps it a little bit more private. Another thing here on this side of the bathtub or shower that you would have here, you could put a little hook here for your towels. So you could have a couple hooks here, so you can shorten this over here, and then you can shorten this door, so bring this door closer to this side here to the linen closet.
Put your towels or whatever.
Yeah, face cloths and all that stuff, or toiletries, whatever you have there, cleaning products, whatever. So you can make this a little bigger, and you can put a couple hooks here, towels. So you can hop out of your shower, you got your towel right there, it's nice and easy. You got 2 sinks here, so you could have his and hers sink, which is great because I know I like to have, it's nice, women have a lot of stuff when it comes to bathroom stuff, so it is nice to kind of have. I know, I guarantee you what's going to happen is if this is the women's sink, I bet you her stuff will probably come to here, but that's okay. And then the nice thing about this too is this layout is if you don't want to put a linen closet here, you could put like a little makeup station here if you wanted, and just get rid of this. So
yeah, you could carry the cabinet, the counter all the way across, all the way, put like a chair here, and do a little makeup station there.
Yeah, you could do a little makeup station. If you're worried about the door, you could put a nice pocket door here if you wanted to slide this in, and that way it opens this space here, so you could have a chair here for the makeup.
That's right. Any of these could have pocket doors. Just sometimes pocket doors are really good for saving space and like not having to swing a door into something. That's a very good point. And then you could also, for this, it's nice too because you got all this room here. If you wanted, you could move this wall a little higher, so you have a little bit more privacy here. And also, you could put it's a nice spot. You could put your garbage bin either side here, and it's not really restricting any space in that bathroom. Right. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to do this one down over here, and you're going to come in. So this is a little bit different. You're going to walk in more in the middle of the bathroom. Tub's going to be up over here. Drain probably going to be best over here. Not a huge deal if it's over here in this scenario, but it's going to be more because if the door is here. If you're going in the shower, your door is probably going to be shut, so it's not going to be really in your way. But if you come in and you want to just turn it on, it's probably best just to have it over here. And then it's nice to have the toilet kind of hidden away there. Vanity is always, you wouldn't really put your toilet here. You always want to kind of, in most bathrooms, you walk in, the vanity is usually the first thing you either want to see or have kind of right there. Also, when you're leaving, if you use the toilet, then use the vanity, and then you're leaving, it's kind of just more effective.
Flows nicely.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, again, like we had said, you're gonna need 30 inches for your, depending on size, this is 60 this way. If this is a bit bigger this way, like if it comes out more and it's like, I don't know, 70 or 80 inches or something, you would just build like a little landing on either side. So you could build like a little landing here, and then the tub would shift over this way, and then you could actually put some, it could be a wall all the way up with a niche inside, or it could just be a little landing where you put some stuff, your soap or shampoos and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, conditioners and stuff.
Yeah, so this one's pretty basic. Nothing too much to that, but
yeah. And then another thing too is this opening here, if it's 60 inches, you want it to actually be 60 1/4 so that you can fit your tub in this opening here.
These are rough opening.
That's rough opening.
So that's
not
stud
finished.
to stud. That's not drywall. If you're doing a renovation, you measure, if you're, before you've ripped your bathroom apart and you measure it, and you're like, why is this 58 inches or 59 inches or whatever? It's because of the drywall. So if you're wondering why these measurements are all rough.
Stud to stud.
Stud to studs.
Yeah. All right, number 5. This one here is, I would say, is more of an older style of a layout for a bathroom group. I don't like this style of bathroom layout, but there are lots of them out there, and sometimes you just don't have the money to change the plumbing, or if it's in the basement and you don't have the, you don't want to spend the money breaking out concrete and stuff to relocate the toilet and the sinks and all that jazz. So in this case, what you can do to make it a little better, a lot of the times this layout here, this drain will be on this side of the tub. If you can relocate that drain to this side of the tub, that'll kind of make it flow nicely in the bathroom, like we've discussed before, getting in and out of the tub. You don't have the toilet in the way, and also when you're turning the valve on to get your water temperature up to the right temperature that you want, you don't have to reach over the toilet. And then the other thing with this layout is you'll just see this is just cabinet space, or it's countertop space, sorry. You could change this into a makeup station as well if you wanted. You could add another sink here if you wanted. Another thing you could do is you could just cut this back here, and you could bring shelves all the way up. You could have maybe a cabinet on the bottom where you have all your cleaning products and your toilet paper or whatever, and then up top you can have all your towels and everything exposed. And then unfortunately you got the toilet right in the middle, which is the only nice thing about this layout here is that you got lots of room for a garbage. You could put your garbage bin here, or you could put your garbage bin here, and then it's not really conflicting any real estate in the bathroom away from any walking space or anything like that.
It's
not ideal.
All right, so I'm going to be down to number 4 here, kind of all over the place. I'm just doing these in an L because they're closer to me. And so this is kind of a tight space scenario. You got like a tiny little vanity, neo-angle shower, and a toilet. Probably mostly common in like a smaller house or like a basement where you're just trying to squeeze in a bathroom and make it work to have that shower there for the purposes of having it. Resale is always good for having full bathrooms in a basement. So when you first walk in, you're gonna have your sink here. This could be a 24 or a 20. You could do a wall hung sink depending on how small the bathroom is.
Pedestal.
Yeah, pedestals I really don't like, but it's nice to have a cabinet with something for storage, especially in a small bathroom if you're kind of struggling for space. So you have that, and you're gonna need a bit of space because you're gonna remember this glass door here on this neo angle is gonna need to open. You just want to make sure it's not gonna smash into anything. Like if it opens this way, you want to make sure it doesn't hit the toilet. If it opens this way, you don't want it to hit the vanity. So in this case, these are usually 30 by 30 or 32 by 30 or like 36 by 36. Just depends on the size of dimensions that you have here. So when you're doing this, you're really gonna want to know any of these. You're gonna want to know your outside dimension, like the whole interior bathroom, before you can really design them. And you kind of work backwards. So it's, yeah, again, not super ideal. You walk in and the toilet's right there. And maybe in this scenario, it might actually be better to have the neo angle here. So we just like, no, thank you. I don't like it like that. It's super easy to redo. Do your toilet kind of this way, like that, and then your neo angle that way. That might actually look a little bit better.
It all depends too on how your neo angle shower door comes in. Sometimes they open, sometimes they're on sliders and they slide open just right on the track here. So if it does have tracks and it slides open like that, it might be better to do that because you can open this door and you're not going to worry about if somebody does leave that shower door open, that this door is not going to hit that neo angle shower door.
Right.
I've seen that happen a lot.
And then also for layout purposes, depending on, obviously, like you're probably most likely going to be in like a renovation stage at this point. So plumbing is not that easy to move. Like, so whatever is the easiest place to put your toilet, you kind of just work from there, especially if like, you never know what's going to be in the way. So you got to figure out the design according to your plumbing too. Sometimes like almost anything can be done, but
sometimes you can move the door instead of moving the toilet plumbing.
Door could be
you could just move the door, right? Rather than having to move the toilet from here to here, you could just move the door from here to here, right? Or from here to here, if you can, if you have the space and the option to do that, right? All right, number 6. This one here is a little bit of a different layout. It is nice because it gives this area of the bathroom a lot of privacy. As you can see, this is the door going into the bathroom. They got a single sink sink here. You can make that a double sink if you wanted to, if you had the room. And then they have a wall that runs all the way down to here. Sometimes they can run to here if you want, or you could run them all the way down to here and then put another door here. So then if you're using the toilet or the shower, you have complete privacy if somebody wants to come in and use the sink. This would work great, you know, shared accommodation, or if you've got kids, or if you've got a spouse or a wife, just kind of, you know, if you're on the toilet and you want a little privacy, want to be left alone, close that door. You're on your own. You don't have to worry about somebody coming into the bathroom. There would be a separate bathroom fan for this side of the bathroom. Once again, the drain is on the other side of the toilet, so it makes it easier to access the valve. And also when you're exiting the shower, the toilet is not in your way. The one downfall about this one is I don't like having the door here. I would eliminate this door completely. I would shorten this wall to here, and I would leave this door, either you could leave this door, I would open it this way so you're walking in, you're kind of, the whole bathroom is saying hello to you rather than half of the bathroom, right? And it's easier to come in and out of the bathroom. It flows nicely. The only thing downfall about this layout as well is if the door has to swing inside of the bathroom, is when you're done washing your hands, usually the towel will be here, and then now you got to open the door, so you got to step over here, open the door, and then exit out of the bathroom. So that's the other downfall. If you have the door on this side like this, you can wash your hands, dry your hands, you're standing right here, you open the door and you just exit out of there. And then the other thing too is like I've seen it a lot too, where this wall comes to here, stops, and then there's nowhere to put your toilet paper, right? So if you have the option and you want a little privacy, if you extend that wall another foot out to here, you know, now you got room for your toilet paper to mount right there. Yeah, it's easy, right?
Yeah, it's not fun having to reach behind you to grab your toilet paper.
No, it's easy.
I never like it when they do that. They put the toilet paper like.
Yeah, especially a big guy like me, I can barely turn as it is. So, yeah. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it very much. Hope you got some good content out of this one. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button, put a like on there for us, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.